I love winter. Now, besides the cold, it being really cold and, me being more prone to getting frostbites and whatnot from the weather, because I'm recording right now with no gloves, my hands are freezing. I'm in so much pain right now, but this is the sacrifice you have to do. And that's with every industry. You have to make some form of sacrifice. Pain will be involved in whatever you want to do. But I know this pain will be worth it when I get home and I record editing these videos. It will benefit me greatly, really greatly benefit me, which I'm looking forward to. Really looking forward to. But other than the bad sides, you got your colds and whatnot. I want to talk about the positive side, so I want to end this on a positive note. And I feel like this will be a placebo in the sense that if I talk too much about the downsides of winter, it's only gonna make my hand condition due to the cold. I'm looking at my hands right now. I still have a lot of blood, but it's not nice recording like this. I'll tell you what, that much. When it's so cold, I should have got gloves perhaps, but I only have one pair of gloves, so I'm gonna save it for tomorrow's pool day. But other than that, I like winter because there's not really much to do outside, and this is coming from an introvert. There's not really much to do outside in the winter, so we kind of have no choice but to just lock in the grind. It's cold, it's wet and windy. Now, we have just finished the process of, the winter arc, and we're more so entering spring. Now, you may not be able to clearly see that right now. The trees are still dead. There's frost on the floor. But we are in that process to where spring has come. It started on the 1st of March. I think it is quite ironic I'm talking about winter when the season literally just ended and spring started. But yeah, I like winter because I prefer winter clothing, believe it or not. I feel like it's more comfortable. I like wearing big coats. And yeah, I am in shape and I do look good in t-shirts. So that's always a good thing, You walk around, men respect you, your physique and whatnot, women respect you. But even so, I've always just been a winter person. Now, yes, with every season of the year, there's always going to be downfalls. Obviously, with the cold being, you get, frost bites and boogers running down my nose like me right now. Summer, you get the hay fever. Heck, even in some countries, I can only speak for England. Fun fact to the people who don't live in England, the houses in England are also designed to trap heat in the buildings, which benefits us in the winter, not so much during summer. And so when I've noticed whenever I tend to sleep during those periods, I'd have trouble falling asleep and no air would come through the window, so you can only imagine how taxing that is. It's not a nice thing. You have autumn, you have to deal with stepping on dead leaves on the floor. And it's annoying. You don't want to have leaves stuck in your foot, your boot and whatnot. It sucks. Well, spring? Well, I guess you could get pollen. I guess the illness is quite similar to summer. You get the illness and whatnot. It's not a nice experience. Other than that, I do quite fancy winter. The clothes are nice. And this is coming from an introvert myself who prefers to be in environments which are a lot more quiet. I quite like this. Knowing that not everyone will be in the park. And yes, I do enjoy training with people. And being in an environment with absolute killers in fitness. Well, the one thing that makes me quite sad during the summer season is the calisthenics park I always go to will probably be very occupied by other people who are also interested in fitness. They're going to take all the bars, the pull-up bars, the lit bars, and it's like, man, I'm not even gonna do weight calisthenics, man. That sucks. There is that, but no, winter's pretty good. Other than the bad cons that I've mentioned, there's not much other bad things I can really say. It's pretty good, So, hey.